Okay, last story I have for you
Sure.
is the WWE talent's reaction to Swerve Strickland's huge, and this is the word being thrown around, huge new AEW contract. Okay.
Okay.
According to our friends at Fightful Select, little
We love
hat
Fightful.
tip to Fightful. Swerve Strickland signed a new deal with AEW at All In London. It's being reported by Fightful that it's among the largest deals in company history. And it's kind of on par with the likes of Mercedes Moné and Okada. That's how big the contract is. And they threw a lot of money at both of those two.
Sure.
But it's being noted by Meltzer and the Wrestling Observer that the inside the WWE it's believed that the deal was bad for the professional wrestling world. And it's way above the amount that they would have offered someone of the perceived market value of Swerve Strickland. The same goes for Daniel Garcia, who apparently signed a new agreement with AEW as well.
So basically, WWE is saying they don't think Swerve is worthy of that amount of money.
Bingo. Without saying you're not worth the price of the contract that you were given, they're saying that.
So what do they care? They're not paying it. What do they care? Who cares? You offer your amounts to your talent. What are they afraid that no one's going to go to WWE now because Tony Khan's got the deep pockets? Is that what's happening?
Maybe.
Too bad. Then offer more money. Stop being a cheapo. Offer more money. You want somebody, you got to pay.
We saw that in the 90s. They started going south instead of north because of the money.
Guess what? New company, new rules. Get out your checkbook. Let's get those offers flowing. If they really want somebody and there's kind of like a bidding war or the guy doesn't know where he's going to go or whatever, and WWE's, I don't really want to pay that. Are they like going to get mad that the guy went to AEW, so to speak, because they offered him more money? Isn't this about money? Don't you want to make money in this business while you can, while you're young, while your body is still healthy? Who would ever frown upon somebody going somewhere because they offered them an enormous amount of money? I say, well done, Swerve. I told you it on the last episode. I really like him. Yeah. He's really talented, really entertaining, really good. And I'm happy for him. Good for you. And WWE, if you don't like it, pay up. Don't bury somebody. Like if they got, this is just a scenario. Let's say he got 10 million from AEW. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. And WWE wanted to pay him $3 million, right? If he took that $3 million, Swerve Strickland would be the greatest asset that WWE ever got. And he's the best worker and he's so talented and blah, blah, blah. But because he didn't take that $3 million and he took the 10 million, now he's not worth the money. That's the scenario that I'm getting in my head. Sour grapes. Too bad.
But now also raising the bar because now you're going to have talent. So now they had Swerve Strickland with WWE years ago. They let him go. Okay. He went to AEW. He raised himself high above the bar. You know, he's doing just amazing work, you know, heel, baby face. Now I'm kind of heel again. I don't know. But now again, this is coming out as we're recording, according to Fightful again. Sean Ross Sapp on top of it. This deal could be taking him all the way to 2028, keeping him in AEW. That is a considerable amount of time. So is WWE worried about that now? Guys coming up are going to want long-term deals for a shitload of money. And that's not something they're not wanting to commit to. But this is now TKO WWE, not Vince McMahon WWE. There's a little bit more of the purse strings and a little bit more of the penny pincher. This is TKO that, we just had the biggest gate in our history in Germany, which beat the biggest gate we ever had in our history that we had a week ago. And Cody Rhodes is saying we have 54 sellouts in 2024 so far. Unbelievable. So where the money's flowing up in Stamford, they're doing
who's
fine.
getting it? Who's getting the money?
But it's all staying in the corporate structure. It's not filtering its way down to the boys.
Well, it should be, because the boys are the one that are generating the money. The boys are the one putting their bodies on the lines and working, the guys and girls. So why aren't they getting paid? And again, I don't know what anyone's getting paid, but I'm just saying. Usually it's a 3-year deal. I mean, that's what they were offering when I was there. It was 3-year contracts. I don't know if it's 3 to 5 years now. I don't know if they're going on single year deals. I guess it depends on the person that they're trying to, get to sign. But even still, it's like, you can't falter somebody because they took a deal for a lot of money. Anybody in their right mind would have done that.
Right.
Unless you're on the mindset, the only place I ever want to work is WWE. So I'll take a pay cut just so I can say I'm a WWE superstar. Which I think some guys may have that mindset. Me, I would go wherever the money was better. I don't care. I'll work for the indie around the corner if they're paying me more money.
I'm right there with you. I mean, that's I had a situation this week where I had to kind of give people that scenario of, okay, you might like X, let's say, soccer team, right? You want to aspire to be a part of a soccer team, but they're only offering you $250,000, and this soccer team offered you $2 million. Where are you going? They go, well, I'm taking the $2 million. Like, of course you are,
right?
Because you got to do what's best for you financially, and you'll take the $2 million. If it's guaranteed, take the money and you go with it, because tomorrow you might go, oh, my arm just broke and now I got to guarantee $2 million.
Right. Absolutely. If you don't, you're just hurting yourself in the long run. I get it. If you don't need the money, if that's the type of scenario, and you all you ever wanted to do was work for WWE, and you want to take the pay cut, good for you. Do what's best for your situation. But for somebody to say, oh, he's not worth that money. Why? Because you didn't want to pay it? Somebody else thought he was worth it. You know what I mean? That's just, to me, that's an unprofessional response. Should have never said anything. All they should have said, well, congratulations. Good move.
Yep.
Why do you have to get that little dig in and make somebody not want to work there? It's rude. I don't know. I'm happy for him. Anybody who can get money, get it, because everybody puts their bodies on the line. No one knows how it feels. The fans do not know how it feels to take bumps every single night. And when you're older and you have no quality of life, you sacrificed yourself for all those years, you deserve every penny that you make. So good for him. Congratulations, Swerve. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Get that money.
Very, very good. Yeah, great talent. Now, whether or not this also played into it, I don't know, because I don't know this part of the story. I just saw this escalating yesterday on social media. Raj Giri, who used to own Wrestling Inc., and Raj is a great dude. I love Raj Giri. He used to be very helpful to me in my podcasting time. He was going back and forth with Swerve about contract stuff. And I guess there might have been some sort of rumor about WWE wanting Swerve and Prince Nana at one point, maybe with the contract expiring in 2025. And he had said something with the story about WWE making a play for Swerve and Nana doesn't make sense, which was reported in the Wrestling Observer. And on the latest Wrestling Observer, Dave Meltzer said Swerve still has plenty of time on his AEW deal. So his AEW deal is more like an extension. So WWE made a play for someone with a lot of time left on their AEW contract. Doesn't sound right. So he's essentially saying that WWE could have possibly been contract tampering with Swerve, right? Swerve responds to that with a text with a tweet that says, "Want to see the text?"
Ooh.
How about that, huh?
Get it, Swerve.
You never know who's watching. You never know who's looking at your tweets.
Sure. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So they wanted him bad. And that's maybe why the sentiment is, oh, they gave him too much money. Oh, he's not worth that much. And now you're setting the bar too high. Well, because they wanted him and they couldn't get him because they gave him everything and the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Well, again, good for him. On a kind of a joining note, excuse me, Teasy Jones, my new friend, Teasy.
Yes.
Monteasy. If you go on over to, I guess, Apple Music or music.apple.com, my rap is available.
Yes.
So if anybody's interested, he DM'd me and told me, there it is. Look at me. The official theme. Oh, it's the official theme now. Look at that. You can go on over and get it yourself. I just wanted to give him a little shout out again. Thank you for putting me over there. It's a fun little jam that we have on the end of our podcast now. And I love it. And if you need it in your life, go on over to Apple Music and get you some.